So let's move on to the final stanza of Ode to Autumn by John Keats. And this stanza begins with a rhetorical question. I quote, "Where are the songs of spring? A, where are they?" So here Keats is wondering where the days of spring have gone. In a way, he is contrasting the season of spring with autumn. Now, spring is a season of rejuvenation, growth, beauty, liveliness, and autumn, on the other hand, is known for its bareness and destituteness. But immediately with the next line, I quote, "Think not of them, thou hast thy music too." So, think not of what? So, he is reassuring autumn, which may be feeling inadequate as compared to spring, which is a very celebrated season. And how does he reassure autumn? By saying that autumn too has its own beauty and music, though the tone or the tune may be different. The music of autumn is more somber and serious. So, in a way, he is reassuring autumn to think not of spring, but to realize that autumn too has an important role to play in the cycle of life. Now, the language of lines 25 to 29 are important. What are those words? I'll read. While barred clouds bloom the soft dying day. Soft dying day is important. In the next line, and touch the stubble plains with rosy hue, then in a wailful choir. Wailful is important. The small gnats mourn. Mourn is important. Among the river sallows, borne aloft, or sinking as the light wind lives or dies. So the words soft dying day, wailing, mourn, sinking, dies. These are important words which speak of things which are going to come to an end. So the atmosphere that is created in these lines is one of lamentation. Now let's understand this. Soft dying day is a reference to sunset. That is, the day is dying. And soft dying means that the death of the day is not a tragic or a violent death, but a soft and gentle one. And the next lines, the stubble plains with rosy hue. Since it is the time of sunset, the sky is transformed into a reddish color, and this reddish hue or color of the sunlight touches these fields which have been harvested, and so all that is left of the field is a flat stubble. Now, what is a stubble? Stubble means the short stalks after the grain has been cut. So, the plains, the field after the crop has been cut looks very bare. Only those short stalks are visible. In the next line, He says, wailful choir, the small gnats mourn. Now, this is the music that he is talking about in the season of autumn. The music that can be heard is the sound of the gnats, which are by the riverside, and they seem, the sound that the gnats make seems as if they are mourning the death of the day, just as a dirge is sung at a funeral. Dirge is a funeral song. Just as a dirge is sung at a funeral, it looks as if the gnats too are mourning by the sound that they make. Mourning what? Mourning the dying day. They are wailing. Wailing, that is the sound that they are making. The mourning, they are wailing and lamenting the death of the day when the sun sets, as well as they are also mourning and lamenting the end of summer. So, what is a choir? Choir is the sound which is made by the collective buzzing of their tiny wings. Whose tiny wings? The tiny wings of these insects, which are called gnats. And these gnats are found mostly near wet areas. And here in the poem, they are found among the river sallows. Sallows are willow trees. These are kind of shrubs which are down by the river. So one can find these insects near the rivers making a buzzing sound which is very similar to wailing. And it is the poet's imagination that he imagines as if these insects are wailing and mourning and lamenting the death of the day.